I want to move the conversation now in terms of like what is social selling. I think a lot of the times people are so obviously the word selling is all about closing the deal, but I don't think social selling is necessarily about closing the deal. And there are a couple of views out there. Maybe we should call it social prospecting, not necessarily as catchy. But what is social selling to you?
So, I mean, the way that LinkedIn defines social selling, it's leveraging your professional brand to fill your pipeline with the right people, insights, and relationships. What that really boils down to is how, as a salesperson, are you becoming relevant within an audience by sharing information that, to Jamie's point earlier about they're going to learn anyway, you better be part of that conversation. So how are you sharing information in such a way that is going to attract a specific audience? And then once you have that audience built, how are you then going in and then customizing the messages to the individual buyers that you want to do business with? It's a great, going back to social prospecting, it's an amazing prospecting tool, but you're probably not going to close anything on it. The same way that you don't necessarily always close something on a phone or email. There's different touch points in every sales cycle, and you never know which one is actually going to be the closing mechanism. I have seen deals close on social. It's few and far between, but it does happen. It depends on the context and all the conversations that are happening in between. So, to social selling, to me, the way that, I've always approached it as a salesperson needs to put themselves out there, build that bonfire as bright as they can so it attracts the buyers to them. And then once they figure out this is the target buyer, then they get very laser focused on very customized messaging to bring that person back into their business.
Right.